everyone, happy new year. Oh, it feels so weird saying that because I'm just like, it really is the new year already. I also can't believe it's already January 5th because I swear it was the first yesterday and I blinked and now the days are just like going by super fast and I'm a little bit scared, but I'm also really excited. But anyways, welcome back to the channel, you all. Welcome back to another video, the first video of the new year. I hope you all had a fun little holiday break, winter break, or just enjoyed the holiday spirit at the end of the year. I know I told you all that I wasn't gonna post any videos over the holidays to just really lock in for the new year and get prepared, and to be honest, I kind of did, I kind of didn't, and we're gonna talk all about that later on in the video. I'm gonna catch you all up on my life. But in my last video, I also told you all that I had just started watching Heated Rivalry and I was like living in this Heated Rivalry bubble. And since then, that bubble has only expanded so much that it basically consumes my every waking moment. My every waking moment. I open my eyes, Heated Rivalry. I open my phone, Heated Rivalry. I take a breath, Heated Rivalry. I close my, you get the point. Heated Rivalry every day, all day. Cannot escape the show. So much so that today we're gonna be making a tuna melt sandwich simply because it's a part of the book. It's a part of the book. And also, I've never made a tuna melt sandwich before, so I thought that would be pretty fun. And I'm also like not in the baking mood or the cooking mood. I'm being so lazy. Like I'm starting off the year in a very lazy mood. I'm like, I thought I was gonna be fired up. Like, let's make new food. Let's make, well, technically I've never made a tuna melt sandwich, so technically this is new to me. I thought I was gonna be more adventurous. I wanna try different recipes, but honestly, I'm just feeling lazy. So we're making a tuna melt today, everybody. Grab your sourdough, grab your celery. I'm like literally just looking at the ingredients in front of me. Also, the recipe that I'm gonna be using for this tuna melt sandwich is gonna be linked down below. I found it on TikTok and it looks so good. And now I'm hoping that my tuna melt looks really good. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna look good. So let's get into making this tuna melt. I went to the store to get all the ingredients and I just realized I didn't buy the tuna. I have one can of tuna, but the recipe is for 2 cans. I feel like Shane when he's making burgers and he's like, well, the recipe was for 8. Like, no, genuinely the recipe was for 2, and like, is this enough for a tuna melt? I think that this, we're gonna make do, we're gonna make do, because I don't want to go to the store. So whatever the recipe was, we're gonna cut it in half. So let's get into making the sandwich. I feel like I keep saying that, but we never start. Now we will start the sandwich prep. Real quick, I found my 2/3 measuring cup, you all. It was in the fridge. It was in the fridge. I actually do own one, but yeah, found it. The recipe says to lather both sides with mayonnaise, but I'm like both sides as in like both pieces of bread or like each bread. I'm doing both sides, so I'm doing the inside and the outside with mayonnaise. I'm a little bit embarrassed because I feel like this is pretty easy to make and I'm making it way more hard. I'm actually kind of really excited for this tuna melt now. Our tuna melt is ready. I also went ahead and got some sea salt and vinegar chips because I heard it's a really good pairing. I also love these chips. Also got some Grillo pickle spears. Somebody pointed out that these were in the background in the show, and I was like, I've never had them. Bought them, tried them, they're pretty good. Something about them doesn't make them my favorite pickle, but they are really good pickles. And I add one of these pickles on the side. I love that they have dill in them. And to really top it off, some ginger ale. And if you know, you know. Also, if you've made it this far and are also a Heated Rivalry fan, this one's for you. That was really good. Like, that was actually really good. I can't believe I've never had a tuna melt before in my life. I've had like canned tuna with mayonnaise and like pickles, and I've also had it with like corn and just like regular bread and like some chips, but like I've never warmed it up, put cheese on it. Like, this is super good. Some chips. And a pickle. That was good. That was good. Oh, and let's take a little sip of ginger ale. This is such a good meal. I feel like I've discovered something crazy and new, but it's like the most basic meals you can make. Well, like apparently, because when I was like looking up videos on how to make tuna melts, people were like, I'm so surprised people don't know about tuna melts. I'm like, I don't know. It wasn't part of my upbringing. I was eating like Mexican food. That's what I was eating. I wasn't eating tuna melt. Me recreating the scene. You like tuna melt? You like tuna melt? You like them? Girls. See what I mean? Heated Rivalry just keeps on making my life better, to be honest, because had it not been for Heated Rivalry, I wouldn't be making the tuna melt. I wouldn't be making one, I'll be completely honest. Another thing it's improved is my like skincare and my health, because honestly, when I saw Hudson Williams make a video about his skincare routine, I was like, oh, a man has a better skincare routine than me. Like, I need to get on it. Like, he kind of put me in check. I was like, oh, I need to start taking care of my skin better. And then also, both of their bodies are so insane that I was like, I really need to hit the gym. And so I started the gym. I mentioned that to you all like in my last video. I won't lie, I did kind of fall off. I'm under Martin's plan, so if he doesn't go to the gym, I don't go to the gym. And I kind of told him like, hey, I think we should like reverse the roles, because if you don't want to go, that's fine, but like, I want to go. And on Christmas, he kind of hit me with the, it's the holidays, like it's Christmas Eve, the gym is closed. It's Christmas, the gym is closed. It's New Year's, the gym. I'm like, we need to go to the gym. The first week we joined, we went like 4 days in a row, and I was like, oh, like I was feeling good. And the next week we didn't go at all. Then this past week we went 2 days, and then today we're going, and I was like, it's Monday, we gotta push through and do like 4 days, or at least 3. We gotta do at least 3 days out of the week. Also, I want to finish this because it's warm right now, but I kind of was like super hungry before making this video. It was already like 12 in the afternoon and I hadn't eaten all day. I bought like sushi from the grocery store that they sell, and I almost finished it all, and so I'm kind of like, I'm not full, but I don't think I should finish this because then I am gonna be really full. But yeah, I did want to catch up with you all. I feel like I've kind of started catching up with you all. I cut you up on the gym, cut you up on the Heated Rivalry life, well, a little bit, because something I did want to talk about was I think I'm in my fangirl era, you all, which I haven't been in a fangirl era in so long, and it feels so nice. The last time I can remember ever being like a big fan of like a band or a show or anything was like One Direction. Like, nothing has ever topped my love for One Direction, but this show, it's pretty close. I got into the level of fangirl with this show to the point where I went to Walgreens to print out 2 posters and frame them and hung them in my room. And you know what? I'm not even mad about it because my walls are pretty empty. I only had like a Sabrina Carpenter poster, but it just kind of like, I don't know, it gave me this joy that I haven't felt in such a long time. I'm like, oh my god, like I'm hanging up posters, and I felt like teenage me would be kind of like, girl, your room is so cool. Like, yeah, it is pretty cool. Like, I know a lot of people have like stuffed animals and stuff. I don't really have any knickknacks or stuff. Like, I have a few Sunny Angels, but I don't really have anything that brings out like my inner child. So like having the posters feels kind of cute. And then I also ordered this like dupe jersey from Walmart, which honestly it's not the best quality, but the original jerseys on their website were sold out. So I was like, I don't know when I'm ever gonna get one. Ordered that one, not the best quality, but it still like puts me in the little Heated Rivalry spirit, so I just wear it around the house. Maybe I'll show it to you all in another video. I think I'm gonna cut it there on the Heated Rivalry talk though. I just feel like this is my channel, so I could be a little insufferable if I wanna be, because it's my channel. So if you all don't wanna hear me talk about Heated Rivalry, you can hit the road. Don't hit the road. I did really lock in on my posting, like on my social media accounts. I've been posting on TikTok a lot, and that is because of my DJI. I have just had so much fun recording with my camera a lot more. I feel like I've been finding my style. Like, I really like warm tones and like cozy vibes. And I think for a long time, I like wouldn't let myself make cozy videos because I feel like I am a lot. I feel like if you're gonna do like a cozy video, you gotta be like Nora Smith, and I'm like not her. I'm completely opposite from her. But that's not true, you all. That's not true. You can be cozy and not Nora Smith. That's what I'm finding out. Also, speaking of like being a lot, sorry if I'm, well, like not sorry, I don't want to say sorry, but like I do feel like I tend to be a lot more, just a lot more in general when I don't like record for a while, because I do come back with a bit of a pep in my step. Like, I genuinely like making videos, so I feel like when I take some time off and I come back, I'm like very much recharged and just excited to be making videos. So if I've been a little bit more animated in this video than my other ones, that's why. Yeah, that's the one thing that I kind of locked in on, just started posting more and posting whenever, because I feel like before I was like, okay, I already posted once today, I'm not gonna post again because I don't want to spam people. And it's like, girl, does it matter? Does it matter? Like, there's so many videos that tell you like post every 2 days because the algorithm. I'm like, girl, F the algorithm, I'm gonna post because I want to post. And I started a painting, which I'm actually really happy about, and I'll probably show you all in another video. Pottery though, I know I told you all I really wanted to get into pottery this year. Girl, it is so hard. It is so hard. Like, I'm gonna try, but I'm not mentally prepared for pottery right now. Painting though, it's been fun. But other than posting and like getting my video ideas out before the new year started, I'll be so honest, I have just been chilling, you all. Like, we didn't go anywhere for New Year's, we didn't go anywhere for Christmas, we just stayed home. That's when I kind of like binge watched Heated Rivalry. And I started reading more because Heated Rivalry is part of a 6-book series, currently on the 5th book, and then the last book, which is Long Game, is a sequel to Heated Rivalry. So I'm like, I want to finish this book so bad so I can get to the last one. I'm like so excited because I think that book is what season 2 of Heated Rivalry is going to be based on. So, and also a lot of people are talking about the book and I'm getting spoilers, and I'm like, no, I don't want to know, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to see it, I don't want to know anything about it. So even though I was like kind of chilling, I also kind of got into reading, and like, I mean actual reading, because some of you know that like I primarily listen to my books like on audiobook, but I actually read the first 3 books. I sat on my phone because the books were sold out, so I had to read them online, and I was reading. I think this last book I did start it on audiobook just because I was like, okay, I need a break. Like, I need to actually get stuff done around the house. And now you're pretty much caught up with me. My life hasn't been too eventful, but it's been good. And I'm just so happy to like be in a good state of mind, and like life just, it feels nice right now. And so I'm just happy for that. One last thing I will say is I'm kind of nervous about vlogging. I'll be honest with you all, I have not vlogged in a minute. Like, if you go back to my past 2 videos, they've just been me in my kitchen. I do want to vlog next week, but I'm nervous. I'm scared to go back to that. I haven't done it in a while. So if the next video is a vlog, be nice to me, you all. I'm a little bit nervous. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I don't know how long this video is, and if you made it this far, but like genuinely, thank you for listening to me chit chat with you, and stay tuned for more videos because there will definitely be more this year, and I'm super excited. Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year's. See you in the next one. Bye. And this is really good.